of Northern Starr Strategies, Michael Starr Hopkins, and former Georgia Congressman Jack Kingston. Welcome to both of you. Good morning to you. Congressman, I do want to start with you because you know you're Georgians. You saw those mixed messages coming from different Republicans, and now President Trump is holding a rally in the state a little bit later on today, and it has a lot of Republican members on edge about what he could say. Are you in that camp?
Well, if he makes this all about the Georgia election and the recount, then we're going to lose this opportunity to move forward the election of David Perdue and Kelly Loeffler. But if he talks about, listen, we're going to fight the recounts on a separate basis. Today, I'm here to talk about Loeffler and Perdue, carrying on my legacy, stopping the court packing, stopping the Green New Deal, the Medicare for all, the total repeal of the of the Trump tax cuts. Then that's the message that's going to resonate. I think that,
okay, well, let me pick up on that, because you know this president, you know how he has been in the last 6 weeks or so. Which Trump do you expect to show up there in Georgia?
I think it's going to be the latter. I think this is about Perdue and Loeffler. And the fact that he's coming down, can you imagine how bad it would be if he did not come down? I do want to say this about Lin Wood. He is not a Republican. He is a Lin Woodocrat, if anything at all. He's out to promote himself, and I don't think he has much of a following. But he's a TV lawyer. He makes for good news, but I really don't think he has the influence that he would like to pretend that he has.
You're absolutely right. He has donated a lot of money over the years to many, many Democratic candidates, including this year. Michael, in the meantime, are Democratic candidates kind of seizing on this moment down there?
Absolutely. Democrats are talking to not just Democrats, but also independents and disillusioned Republicans, and explaining to them and talking to them about why the Republican Party isn't the party of working people anymore. The Republican Party in the season of Festivus is purely about airing grievances, not about actually enacting any policy. And that's why we're seeing across the country Trump underperform against his 2016 numbers and Democrats really overperform.
We have this coming from the normally conservative Wall Street Journal editorial board, warning that Trump will get the blame if the Republican Party loses control of the Senate, saying in part here, the attacks on fellow Republicans are causing a split in the party that could help the Democrats, who are flooding the state with money and absentee ballot drives. Is that a universal feeling within the party, Congressman?
I would say this: if we lose Georgia, then Trump's chances for 2024 are over. People are going to look elsewhere. They absolutely will blame it on him. But I don't think he's going to let that happen. Nobody excites the crowd like Donald J. Trump. Democrat or Republican, people will stand in the hot July sunshine or the cold December wind to see him at a rally, and he's a phenom. I mean, even if you're a Democrat, it's a really interesting thing. So if he comes and uses that goodwill, uses that bully pulpit to say, carry on my legacy, get Perdue and Loeffler back in there, and let's live to fight another day, then I think we're going to be okay.
All right, and speaking of okay, I got to be really quick here, Michael. We spoke in the weeks before the elections when you were in Georgia, and you said you felt as if there was momentum there for the Democrats. 1 month out from this, you're back there in Savannah. What are you feeling?
I feel the same thing. I mean, if you talk to people on the ground, this race hasn't been nationalized. It's a local election. People are really frustrated with Perdue and Loeffler and the talk of, insider trading and then benefiting off of insider information. And so I think, we're going to see one, if not two, of those seats flip.
Interesting indeed. Sure, putting a lot of money into those races. Michael Starr Hopkins and Jack Kingston, thank you guys.